Hello, this is Lady Ninja,
And this is ShackledDreamz.
and this is our Sony Conference quick impression on what we saw. I have some stuff written here. Um, Sony was the last one to do its conference. I
Even
think,
though they were like 15 minutes late, but things happen.
yeah. Um, I don't know. To me, it was a little bit lackluster, probably because it was at the end, and all those conferences came, and I was.
No, the only thing I'm going to say it, the only thing that it seemed lackluster, it's because they had to do two things. They had to introduce their PS Vita and they had to reveal their console. Sony and Microsoft in a way kind of did it good by revealing their console beforehand so that they can concentrate at E3 with the games. But that's why they had a certain time limit, and that's why I think Sony didn't get to show a lot of games. And that's why they have those little booths to show off the games that they have, and those little after interviews with the gaming review companies
Yeah.
to show what games are out there. So if people are expecting what is it, games, to me, I understand that why it didn't like have that pizzazz to show like a lot of games due to the fact that they had to introduce everything they wanted to do plus the reveal of their console. So that mostly took up their time.
Yeah, and also I was tired, so and also they showed a lot of indie, a lot of stuff that we're gonna mention. A lot of people wanted the hardcore games, but I think they were already shown by the E3 and all that stuff, and they wanted, exclusives, but I'm guessing that's coming later. So,
Mm-hmm.
Sony, like we said, they started with the PS Vita games. They haven't forgotten about the PS Vita people. They have more games. They have The Walking Dead coming to the Walking Dead coming to it. What
Yeah,
else?
that's the second season. That's the second season.
They have
So for
400 days.
no,
No, no, it was
yeah,
the original one because I saw someone playing the original one. Um,
400 days. That's the old one.
yeah, it's
No,
probably
that's
it's
this
named
season.
different. It's named different, but I saw somebody playing the Walking Dead. I'm not sure. Probably somebody could clear that up. But I saw somebody playing the old version on it, like, and then I think they're bringing Dead Nation to it, and Batman Origins. I think they said
Oh, that,
they said they're bringing Batman Origins to it, and a couple of games, that I forgot because um we call that things were going so fast, and I was, I was tired by
you're
the
right.
but by the whole thing. I was already tired, and I already saw Microsoft E3, and when you're last, everybody's already like tuckered out. And they also ran us through some of the PS3 games that are coming out. The Last of Us, it's already coming out this Friday. I
Yeah, I
might
can't.
be able to get it.
I'm like really excited just to. I can't play the multiplayer because they say the multiplayer is awesome, but I can't enjoy the multiplayer until I get my own sturdy internet. So I'm gonna have to enjoy the single player, which of course I'm going to be doing a playthrough, and I hope my sister gets it
I
so
might
she
be
can
able to
enjoy
get it.
herself.
I might be able to make. Don't quote me. No, I might be able to get it if I make things happen. I might be able to get it. If not, I'm sorry. They also showed the Puppeteer. It looks like the Gunstringer button side scrolling, and you don't need the Connect. You need the PlayStation Move. From what I see, it looks like it's a platformer. It looks like a platformer. A guy running with scissors. I gotta see more. I gotta see more. It looks to me. I like these kinds of games. A lot of people are not interested in these games because a lot of people called out what kind. A lot of people are first-person shooter types, action types. They want graphical awesomeness and all that stuff. But this,
Sometimes it's always good to go back to like the basics of the things that made the gaming industry the way it is today.
Yeah, and sometimes they want to appeal to the kids too. So I'm a parent. Most of the gamers aren't parents. The majority of gamers aren't parents, but this is a game. If you have like a small kid or something like that, you want to play with them. That game looks awesome. And Rain, I think my sister seen it, and
Yeah, that one is like you can only get seen in the rain, and there's certain things that you can see in the rain, and I think there's one other person that what is it can't be seen also, and it's like a journey that you have to go through together to try to find each other. But I think from what I've been seeing, sometimes like things stop you, like the wrong time, the wrong moment, and you can't meet and all that stuff. But I would like to really see this game,
yeah,
either in a playthrough or if I ever get it.
yeah, I
But
saw
that game,
this was my first time ever seeing that game. So it took me by surprise. I was like, "Oh, that's an interesting game, an interesting new twist to a game." Probably there's other games that
it
have
has
done it.
originality. It has originality, and it's pretty decent.
We might
It's
interrupt each other because somehow our internet connection, hers is like very very slow, so she's probably receiving me a little late. But I hope you bear with us with with this, and you can hear us both, and you can hear her because she kind of keeps cutting out. What else?
oh
Sorry,
yeah, shoot, yours is breaking also.
sorry to
I think
interrupt.
it's catching up. It's catching up your words.
All right. Beyond Two Souls, they showed this in E3 a long time ago. They've been showing this game, and of course, I think they want to keep teasing you that this game is coming out. Not much to say that they showed Jodie Holmes in combat training, which is pretty cool, and it doesn't seem like it's all like quick time events, like um, what do you call this game? Like Heavy Rain?
Um, Rain.
Yeah, from what I
They
saw,
probably showed some parts. They probably showed some parts. Like I think it's like an interactive movie, but I think some parts might have elements of constant quick time. Of
y-
course, you have to move around and do certain things, but I think they kind of evolved a little bit from the quick time for you
yeah,
to do some stuff. We're gonna have to see more, like down the line when it starts to get released. I think they'll start showing more and more, but now they're showing you the animation and the movie style type of the game, like the more the graphics I see. I mean, I believe in the thing because if you notice that part, I think where she's hanging from like doing the training,
that could be a
that
QTE, yeah.
yeah, those are QTEs. And
And
of course, I mean everything in the game. I think it has to be depending if it's easy or hard.
yeah,
I don't know.
Gran Turismo. For those who like driving simulators, they showed Gran Turismo 6. I have Gran Turismo 5, I think, and I haven't even played it. I feel bad because my friend bought it for me. As
Okay,
a
you give it to me then.
All right, we'll trade. You just give me a game that you don't want. It's a good
Okay,
game.
there's no games I don't want. I can probably send you over Naruto so you can play online.
All right, then I'll lend you Turismo. but I hardly play it is because I keep forgetting that I have it. I like car games and they have to have, you know, um, action and all that stuff. But I think I played it once and it was pretty good. But I just didn't know how to handle the car and all that stuff. But maybe I'll give it a
Yes,
try and all that stuff.
that game is good. That game is good for the people that like cars.
Yeah,
Me,
the
I
car
would get it.
enthusiast. Yeah,
What is it? I would get it if it's a nice racing game. I like games that got that free flow drift and
yeah.
not that stiff type of drift. I like drifting a lot.
Oh,
So what do you
then
call that? And try to avoid the walls and just see cool. What is it? Riding a car. I think that's the thing about people that drive cars. They like the speed. They like the
no.
what do you call
Some
that?
like also the slow driving. So
And also the car designs.
Yeah, I have to get a little bit more into I think I earned some credits and bought a car, you
Oh,
know.
stream Gran Turismo. I want to see you play.
All right then. The next one it showed was Bartman, Batman Arkham Origins. It showed you know, a little bit more in depth somebody called Death Face or Skull Faced or Death something.
No, Black.
Black,
Trust me,
oh,
it was,
Black,
it was Black Mask.
the Black Mask. I can't even remember, but it looked pretty good. They showed Deathstroke and for me, for people who played Batman, Arkham City, Batman, Arkham Asylum, this game is right up your alley. It looks good. I haven't played it. My sister, I think you finished a playthrough on your page. I mean, on your channel.
No, I haven't finished the game because I've been caught up in Naruto and doing stuff around the house, so I haven't been been recording. I did some recordings of Batman Arkham City, and I have Batman Arkham City for the Xbox and Batman Arkham Asylum for the PS3.
Yeah, but
So
but they already showed this a long time ago. Everybody knows about Batman Arkham, Batman Origins. But the thing is that people who pre-order, I think, and I think it's exclusive to PS3. I'm not even sure. I can't even remember that you get two suits: the 1960s Adam West Batman suit. If you've seen it, you know what it looks like. But you know, he looks a little bit more hulkier. And I forgot the name of the other one. Somebody will probably tell me what it is. It looks like a lot of shit is on
the
him.
samurai suit? Because that's what it looks like, a samurai suit?
No, it looks like a robotic type Batman.
Hmm. Okay.
I forgot
And then
they said the name. They said the name, and I was thinking about it, and then I totally forgot about it. But you know, we already seen Batman, and then they were talking about a Grand Theft Auto 5 bundle coming for $2.99 September 15. I think 5 days 10 days after Grand Theft Auto comes out. Grand Theft Auto comes out the September 5th, right?
I forgot.
I think Grand Theft, somebody will correct me. Grand Theft Auto comes out at September 5th, and 10 days later you'll see a bundle. And I'm not sure. I couldn't understand well if the bundle came with the headset. There's a headset, especially for PS3. I think it's especially for PS3. It comes with a headset for those audiophiles who like cool looking headsets, and probably it sounds good. Well, there's something for you.
And the PlayStation 4 reveal.
Yeah, when I saw it, I was like,
Well, I think it's Japanese. It showed, of course, the guy that designed it. It looks like it was the Japanese guy that designed it.
Yeah, it's a Japanese design, and it looks like a lot. From what I saw, a lot of people clapped at first, and then you know it died down, and then it looked like the guy was saying like, "Please keep clapping, please keep clapping." But I don't know. I didn't like the design, but you know I didn't like the design of the Xbox One, and the more you keep looking at it, the more you get used to it.
I think Xbox and the PlayStation were copying off each other.
No, you
Copying off
never
each
know.
other's design.
I think they wanted it to fit in somewhere, like in a square area, like where. But this one, it looks more slanted. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it looks like an
No, I think
eraser.
they copied the design in like the matte, one glossy side, one rough edge side. So that's what
Oh.
I'm. So the two-tone color, I think they kind of
To me,
look similar.
to me, I told my sister it looks like one of those floor sweepers. Like those those sweepers that go by itself. I don't know. It'll probably grow on me. The more I look at it, I'm like, but
And then they said there are going to be more designs for like more different type styles because you know they always come out with the first design. A lot of people aren't happy, and then they come out with the next design, and people might get that just like they did with the PS3.
shit, they might even leak. They might even leak pictures of a next design, and then to see if people like it or not, and then they might release that one. You never know how they do it. I don't know. It's the controller I like. It's different. The I don't know. It's I don't know. It looks
Yeah,
like it could break.
they fixed. They said no. They said that they fixed the controllers from the first time that the game reviewing sites like tested out the control. They said that the control didn't seem that sturdy, or it felt kind of uncomfortable to them. And then when they tried it again, like they noticed the difference that it was like, of course, the same design, but more rounded and more like better to the fingers and the hand.
Oh no,
And the
I meant the
shape.
system might break. It looks like the system might break by a small fall. I don't know. I don't know. It looks weird to me. But you know, shit grows on you, and much like your kids. No, I'm only kidding. Sony
And then
Entertainment.
yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead.
The same services you have on the PS3, you know, the Sony Music Unlimited, the Video Unlimited, all that goes to. If you enjoyed that in the PS3, you're gonna enjoy that into the, you know, the PlayStation. Have you ever tried that service?
Which one? Oh, the Music Unlimited? Nah, I can't get in.
Oh, okay.
So
Not
that the
not
same
even the Video Unlimited,
services, your
right?
PS Plus, your PS comes from your PS3 to your PS4. So if you're going to next gen, it goes to you don't have to buy a new PS Plus for your.
And they said there's something more. I forgot something. I forgot what they said. Something more into the movie stuff and Sony makers of the this is the end or something like. I don't know what they were saying there, so I was falling out. More services like Redbox, people who pay for pay-per-view events and all that. I think they said that's coming to PS4 and Flickster. I have a friend who gives me codes for movies when he buys DVDs. Sometimes they're from Flickster, but I try to move them to Voodoo. I try to get the redeem them as Voodoo codes, but some of them stay as Flickster. So that's good to hear that you're getting Flickster. It's coming to, so the movies that I have there, I can watch them on my PS3, which is good.
The games, we're going down to games now. I don't know if this is an exclusive to
Yeah, it's an exclusive to the PS3.
the order.
I mean, oops, the PS4. Sorry, yeah, yeah, the order.
That was, so at least that's one exclusive that they show. And to me, it looked really good. Of course, you can't really tell the design of the CGI trailer to the game design. But what do you call that? From the story that I see, I don't know if they're like, remember the movie Vampire D?
Yeah,
The, the people that were vampire hunters or like demon hunters. That's what in this part it looked like to
yeah,
me. They went into a town and they were like they had their weapons and all that stuff, and of course they were
yeah. The monsters.
surrounded. They
Yeah,
looked like werewolves.
they look like ghouls, werewolves, but didn't really show what they were.
Yeah.
And
So
it
I
looks
think
like they have a mixture of, like night clothes. They have a mixture of, of the weapons, right? They look futuristic too.
yeah, like that electrical sword, and
Yeah, it
then
was a sword or it was a
the
gun.
no no it was it a
No, no,
I
when
think it was a sword.
I I'm not even sure, but the guy
He
like
was holding it.
yeah, he
The way
turned it on.
it looked like a sword.
Oh, and then you notice in the top a train that looks like the trains nowadays or something like that. So I don't,
That's true. I don't know what kind of scenario or type of. What is it? I'm interested in seeing this game or how it plays out.
yeah, very interested in
The trailer caught my attention.
Um, the next one is Killzone Shadowfall for people who like Killzone and first-person shooters. Another first-person shooter. They only showed a quick trailer to it. It looks. Some parts look, some parts look good. So it'll be. We'll have to see what, you know, when it comes out on the system.
That's for the Killzone fans. You have Killzone. I played it. I don't know.
I
I
like
didn't play the
Killzone.
multiplayer, so I
I,
can't.
I like
What do you call
Killzone, even though I
that?
don't play the multiplayer. I don't play the Killzone multiplayer. I tried a little bit and I got into it a little bit, but then I was like, I didn't have people to play with me, so. Cause I only play when
You
I'm.
can put random people online. You can just mute them
No,
if you don't
I
want
only
mute.
I like playing with people that I know. You know.
Me, I jump in with random people. If I don't want to hear
Yeah,
their
she's more
shit
of a
talk,
random
I just
jumper,
mute
and
them.
I don't know. I can't. I hate hearing random people, and I don't know. It's no fun for me. Oops. Drive Club is together.
July.
Yeah. Drive Club, another driving game. What did you see and think of it?
To me, I don't know if I didn't really get too much out of it. I think it's either Drive Club that you can custom design your cars. You can, or was that the other car game? And you can design your game. You can, I don't know. I got to really read into this game. I really forgot because, of course, some games you really pay attention to, and some you don't.
Yeah,
So
but it
this
looks like
one,
it's
Drive
a
Club.
car game, and I don't know. You're in I don't know, Drive Club. You're in a club or something. I don't know. I don't
I'm saying
know.
Drive Club. I think that's what it is. You can custom build your cars. You can race with people. You can build like either.
Much like
I
every
think
other car game,
I
but
think
if somebody has more detail on it, like what Drive Club is, please let us know.
for
Um,
the people that really paid attention to that.
yeah. The next one they got into more detail with Infamous Second Son. I'm really interested. I still have not passed part one, and I still have not passed part two, and I really need to pass part one and part two. It's just like,
I passed part one and almost halfway to through the we call that through the. I did the champion first, and then I did I'm doing the infamous now, which
oh,
I
I
couldn't
still
start.
haven't done that.
If you play the game and if you want to restart it all over again, what I suggest you do in part one, if you haven't finished it yet, but you want to get both evil, good, and trophies, is save before you do a mission. So then you can reload it again and do the evil deed, and you get that trophy.
Okay, you could have told me this after, sis. We need to speak about Second Son.
No, no, but I'm
I'm
saying this.
joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. What did you think of what did you think of the trailer? What did you think of the trailer? The graphics look awesome.
Yeah, did you really see the gameplay graphics? I like the fluidity in the animation. If
Yeah,
that's the CGI animation for the game
yeah,
itself, like the cutscenes, that's really decent.
yeah. And then there was one part, when he's shooting, that looks like it's gameplay, like when you're running and shooting people. That looks like it's. And
See the
the quality
fluidity.
looks
You
good.
gotta see the fluidity
Yeah,
of the gameplay itself.
yeah. I'm really interested in Infamous Second Son. Hello? You still there?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, no, I'm just looking at it.
it keeps cutting off. Um, Knack, Knack. They showed this earlier. I think in the other E3. I think,
Yeah.
but it looks like this guy can. I don't know what exactly it looks like. It was built from like relics put together, because that's what I remember seeing. Relics put together to make Knack, and he gets from like 3 feet tall to like 30 feet tall, and it's like Katamari. Like he collects stuff, and he gets bigger.
Since you said Katamari,
Yeah, he collects stuff, and he gets bigger, and I think if he gets hit, he loses stuff. That looks
yeah,
interesting. It looks,
or he uses his powers.
yeah.
Or he loses. I mean, sorry, uses a power move. He ends up shrinking, or you can
Oh,
just totally let it go to turn into the small form you are. So in order for you to pass like certain parts,
that Knack looks
I mean,
looks like a good game. That I would
very
get.
interesting. Yeah, I would get it too.
Yeah, I would get it. It looks like it's a nice kid game, and it somehow looks like it could be
Not
deeper.
only for kids,
No,
it's
no,
also
no.
for
That's what I'm saying. It could be for kids, but it could be, have something deeper for adults. So you
yeah.
never know. Just because it looks kiddie-ish doesn't mean it's kiddie-ish. So, the Quantic Dream tech demo, that shit was amazing. When
And I laughed. I laughed. I started seeing the whole video and the constant mess ups.
yeah,
The reason they had what do you call that a mess up is I like the ending the way they did it. That was
yeah,
hilarious.
like they use his outtakes, and
They
they said that was currently running on the PS4. That's what the
and
PS4
those
can do.
graphics are nice. If they can do that, if they can do that and push it without like any frame rate drops or any type like glitches in the game,
Yeah, that's
that
basically
would be
CG
amazing.
animation. Like if they decided to make movies like that, like
Yeah.
CG animation stories, that's pretty hot. At first, I went to the bathroom and then I came back and I thought it was a real. At first, I thought it was a real guy next to like a fake goblin thing. And then I sat down and I was like, oh shit, that's the old guy that they were showing in the last E3. But
And
that's
that looks amazing. The way his movements are, the of course probably those are motion sensors, but still the fluidity in the way that it doesn't look broken
and the
in
detail.
the yeah.
That's
That
I have
part
to
was
you have to give it up. And that was just a tech demo from Quantic Dream, and they made it into like a mini movie. So imagine, I want to see what these people have. The Quantic Dream were the people who made Beyond Two Souls and Heavy Rain. So you got to watch out for
and
those.
well, I'm pretty sure I'm hoping that they get big and keep doing games because their thing their shit is amazing.
Yep.
Their thing is
So
amazing. The style they have is amazing.
Transistor. Those are I forgot the name of the people somebody will probably tell me the name, but these are the creators of Bastion, and they bring us another beautiful, colorful game.
This looks really, really good. Like really, like I can't say interesting, but I would be interested in playing the game. It looks decent
Yeah,
for
it
the
looks like
people
a
that have.
PSN game, like one of those PSN games that they sell. It looks really good. It looks really good. It only showed like a woman running around and
Sword,
singing
with
something
an ice
about,
sword.
yeah, about a sword and missing voices or something like that. But
I would like this.
I would like to
I would
play.
like to see
Bastion was good. I played Bastion, and the Transistor. If they made Bastion, then I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt that Transistor is gonna be good too.
yeah.
And also,
And uh,
um, I can't hear you. Say it again.
no, no, go ahead. The PS4 welcomes the indie games.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, they showed a lot of indie games because they said Microsoft was giving them a lot of hurdles that you have to go through publishers or some other thing, and they were giving them too many problems. That's what a lot of indie developers were saying. So it looks like they don't have to go through the hurdles
Everybody's
with
scrolling
PlayStation
through
4.
to
Yeah.
yeah, everybody's scrolling to PlayStation 4.
So I took down some notes, and Clay Entertainment, they made Don't Starve. I don't know if that's out already. I think that's out already. I'm not even sure. But they made Don't Starve. For those who like indie games, that's one of them. Tribute games, they
That game I would play, the Mercenary Kings.
yeah.
That one looks like really retro, and I like the little what do you call that little mech that came from behind that? Look, what is it?
What's the game? They made Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Yeah, and that game was good. My daughter was addicted to that game.
Young,
Still addicted.
yeah, still
Okay.
addicted. Young Horses, Octodad. It looks like a wobbly octo.
That I stood a while. That game, I stood a while looking at what
What?
what the hell was going on there. But of course, it's a quick demo, so we don't know what type of gameplay it is. Either you suck up things or grab or throw stuff around.
I don't know. It
It,
was
this is
funny to watch.
the
It was funny to watch. But I don't know what the hell Octodad is. Um,
Oh, and I said sweet ponchos, secret ponchos. That looks neat.
yeah, it looks like a over-the-top shooting game. I mean, over-the-top.
Yeah.
And I think they were by Switchblade Monkeys, one of the indie developers. Um, that looked like it's a good game, like a good over-the-top game. That another PSN game that looked
Yeah,
good.
that's really neat. It's not like you have to actually get close and slash and stuff.
Yeah,
Like the Black Ops game. Oh no, the Black Ops was a little shooting game. That mini game, it was a shooting. This one is you have to get close and either shoot or slice. And it
yeah.
looked really good.
Ragtech Studios, I think, if I remember, if I heard him right. I don't know if it's Ray's Dead or Ray's Quest. It looks like, from what I heard, the guy has to figure out what happened to him, why he's dead. Another indie game for those who like, again, indie games that looks like it's fun.
And Outlast,
Um,
that one looks like a really interesting game.
yeah, it looks like it's a horror-based game. First person, no, yeah, first person type horror game. From the video that I saw where somebody was like banging on the door and then he just rushes out and then the guy was running away or some shit like that.
It was
But
a quick view, but I think at the PlayStation E3 like live conference,
Booth,
we're
yeah,
showing the game. They'll probably talk about their indie game, so I would like to see more on that
yeah,
and to see how the gameplay is. And of course, Oddworld Inhabitants, Oddworld New and Tasty.
they
Is,
remade it. Yeah,
uh,
they remade Oddworld, the Oddworld game. So those who like Oddworld, here's the brand new version. I
Me,
think
I haven't played it. I never played any Oddworld. I would, what is it like to play it?
I
But I
have
never
Oddworld for
thought I
PS
played.
Plus. I was playing it, but then I kind of got busy with other stuff. But for those who like Oddworld, there you go. 17-bit games. They brought a game that it's called the Galaxy, and it's one of those shooting games. I forgot what they call them. Those.
Uh, what do you call that? Like those little overhead shooters?
Yeah, it's like I forgot what they call them, but somebody will probably tell us what they are. But it looks like one of those games. And I think that's the end of the indie games. If
Yeah,
somebody else remembers another indie game, please let us know in the comment section. And Diablo 3 is coming to PS3 and PS4. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's coming to Xbox One, but they also said that PlayStation people will have themed loot, like loot from Uncharted. I think they said the like a ring or a necklace from Uncharted or something like that. And I forgot what other game they mentioned. That's pretty cool. And they said they're gonna have more PlayStation game theme loot. So,
yeah.
so that was interesting.
For the Diablo lovers, I never played Diablo,
No, I
so.
never played Diablo. Yeah, I never.
And Square Enix, they took out the 13 and then they changed it to Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah, it was supposed to
And
be.
this is
Yeah, a
this
lot of
type.
people were waiting for Final Fantasy Versus 13 for a long time. And they changed it to Final Fantasy 15. And what else? Sorry to interrupt.
No, it's okay. But this gameplay is type different from the other Final Fantasy. I don't think it's turn based.
No, the
And you,
creators of Kingdom Hearts were the ones that created it. It looks like Crisis Core. You have Crisis. Oh, I don't have my PSP anymore. I sold it for emergency money. But if you have you ever played Final Fantasy Crisis Core?
nah.
It has like a Kingdom Hearts feel type play to it. So when I saw it, I was
And that I would get I don't know if it's coming also for the Xbox One, but I know Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming for the and I'm not hating. I'm not hating. What is it? Because of course I love every console, and I'm glad that the Xbox One gets to experience the reason why people fell in love with Kingdom Hearts.
But remember, a lot of people played. A lot of people who played Xbox probably had a PS2, or probably they didn't have a PS2 and went with the original Xbox. So that can, that can go two ways. But they get, now that they have Blu-rays and all that stuff. They won't have games on multiple discs or something like that. So they'll be able to enjoy Kingdom Hearts now. And how long we've been waiting? 10, 11 years or something like that. And I'm probably wrong, but we've been waiting for a long time. For PlayStation 3, actually, a lot of people have been waiting for Kingdom Hearts for PlayStation 3, and it comes to PS4.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! But I'm happy. I'm happy. It's still in development. It's still in development, but.
And of course, it shows Assassin's Creed, and it showed Assassin's Creed gameplay. And I actually like that you had to parkour into the ship after they were bombing the area that you were in. And then you just got into the ship and just float away to
and took in battle too. Took in battle on the ship. But then guess what happened?
I'm hoping that multiplayer has the ship battles.
Oh yeah?
That's awesome.
But then something bad happened. Microsoft didn't suffer
embarrassment either.
No, but a lot of people were saying that Microsoft was using for Battlefield, they were using a PC demo.
Oh, really?
Because they said somebody saw a keyboard input. I'm gonna try to look for that. Probably, I don't know if they removed that, but somebody noticed a keyboard input. Only people who play PC would notice that shit. So I'm gonna look for that, but PlayStation, the game froze up on them.
And I'm hoping that the PlayStation 4 doesn't have any mess ups.
Any freeze ups or anything.
I'm not gonna be rushing to get it day one.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll get the Wii U because it's been out for a while, and of course I do love Nintendo, and of course my daughter loves Nintendo, and
we don't hate on the consoles. We just hate the bullshit. That's
the company is crap.
Yeah. Other people might not see the bullshit. I see it as bullshit, but conscious buyers, well, we see it as bullshit. But I hope that doesn't spell bad for the PS4, say that the game freezes on them. So let's hope that was just a mistake on the tech demo, because it was looking awesome. The thing was looking awesome.
Yeah, the graphics and the everything was looking real nice.
Watch Dogs, everybody wanted to see gameplay of Watch Dogs, and PlayStation 4, they showed a playthrough of it, what you can control. And I noticed that you can control shit with your tablet too. And again, I don't know, I have an iPhone that a friend gave me, but it's not connected. It just works as an iPod. How will that work? Can I use my iPod, or do I need an iPad, or?
No, I think before the game, or before every game that's allowed, with smart glass, I think it will initialize if you're playing with smart glass, or it picks up like a Bluetooth.
Oh.
If it picks it up that way for you to for you to be able to play with the tablet.
That's pretty cool. I like that. And the gameplay, the game looked awesome. Yeah.
No, so the way they are turning kind of like the Wii U with the touchpad.
Yeah.
So it's for the people that were riffing on the Wii U for that touchpad and all that.
Yeah, they're trying to bring that into the.
Are using the smart glass to be able to play the game also.
Yeah. People don't see it. Yeah, people don't see it as the big Wii U pad. It's because it's small and mobile. Well, the iPad is, unless you use the mini iPad thing, but the game looked awesome.
Yeah.
The graphics look awesome. Shit, even though it was a pre-done demo, I think. I don't know if the people were actually playing, but it looked awesome. The way I gotta get my hands on it. That's all I gotta say. I
Well,
want
they've
Watch
been playing
Dogs.
the game for a while. They've been playing the game for a while, so it's like they might know some secrets and stuff like
They
that
know
of
the ins
the
and
game.
outs. And
Yeah.
then another one, the NBA.
NBA.
Yeah, I think it's NBA 2K14. I forgot. They showed
Yeah, for the
LeBron
people.
James. Yeah,
Yeah.
they showed the graphic. For those people who like graphics and basketball, the characters look realistic. They flow and all that stuff. So that's like I said, I don't play a lot of sports games, but for those people who like that, there you
Yeah,
go.
that's right up your alley.
The Elder Scrolls Online. I have Skyrim. My sister has Oblivion, I think.
Yeah, I
And
haven't even finished that game.
I haven't even finished Skyrim, but this one you can play online with people. They can come with you to fight giants and do quests and missions and all. That's pretty cool. I gotta see how that goes. I don't know if you have to buy the whole game and then you all play together, or if it's like free to play and then you add. We'll see about that. I don't know.
And exploration and the
Yeah,
live
but all I know is that
player.
you can it's like a MMO where you can play with your friends and all that stuff. So that's pretty cool for those people who like those types of games. And
And for the people that have seen Mad Max and knows about the movie, especially Mad Max, I never seen the original Mad Max movie, which one day I know is gonna pop up in Netflix,
oh,
and
I
I'm
seen
gonna
it.
have
I
to.
seen it, but I seen it a little bit when you're not really paying attention but sort of paying attention, they kill his. Well, I won't say it for people who haven't seen Mad Max, but then you know why he turns into Mad Max or something like that. But
And whoever seen Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, Thunderdome, that one
with
is
Mel
a
Gibson,
really
both
cool
movies have
movie.
Mel Gibson, a young Mel Gibson and a little bit older Mel Gibson. Not older, but But
And those are, see how this game, I think that's the CGI, but I got a feeling that the graphics that they showed for
the game.
yeah, for the trailer might implement within the game
Yeah,
because yeah, from what I see, it might be fluid, like the kind of like the Naughty Dog style with that fluidity and stuff like that.
but they don't. I don't know if it's gonna be a first-person shooter or third-person shooter or a car
I
game
hope it's
or.
third person. I hope it's a third person.
And then PlayStation finally announces that they support used games, that you can trade in your game, sell it, lend it, keep it forever. I'm a collector, but if I need money desperately, or if I know I'm gonna get the game later at a cheaper price and I want that game now, then probably I'll
Also,
trade it.
oh no, we'll get more into that at the end. The Destiny,
Oh,
that one. No, no, we'll get into that because I want to talk about the games real quick.
okay,
We only
okay.
got like one more. Destiny, it looks really good. That one, for of course, for the people that made Halo, Bungie, and of course Activision joined together to make Destiny.
That's like the
Me, I'm a
PlayStation's Halo. You could call
yeah, that's what I was about to say.
it.
And the thing is that I noticed that you can use type magic, or like in a weird way you can throw like bombs and stuff like that.
Yeah. You
And I
noticed the same
noticed when
animations of Halo, right? When
yeah,
he was throwing the grenade, I noticed sort of the same thing. Sorry, carry on,
like
cause that's what I saw when the guy threw the grenade. I was like, wait a minute.
so like the fireball type, like in Skyrim, when
Oh
you throw the
yeah,
fireball, it's like a mixture of things
and
like
it looked like
Halo
Borderlands
and
too.
Skyrim.
You noticed a little bit like Borderlands.
Yeah,
It
I
has
also noticed it
some
too.
stuff of Borderlands as well. That's one probably that I'll look into. I'm not really too into first person shooters, but they have to have something interesting that catches me.
And Destiny is one of them that really does
Like people
like
like
you.
Halo for certain reasons. Probably this one will catch my eye. I don't know why, but I don't know. It's just like Borderlands. I like it because it's like a RPG first person shooter. This one probably is the same
And I
thing.
noticed, and I noticed one thing, how you just hop into gameplay. I think in multiplayer, is it just open? You can just play single player?
You can jump in and out. Yeah, it's jump in and out.
And that's just like that, free flowing in and out, right?
Yeah, I think you just jump in and out and all that stuff, and
Or you can decide to join into the game in progress.
yeah,
That's really interesting. I know both consoles will probably be like that on certain games.
yeah,
But I like that you don't have to wait and you can just hop into the game and stuff like that.
yeah. I like that. That's pretty
To
cool.
me, that's the future I'm waiting. Not
Well, when you finally get online, you'll be able to you know, the real online gaming. You know, when you get your ports open or your own internet, you'll be able to enjoy all that stuff.
And now the thing that they did that what is it? I cut off my sister, and I'm sorry, but we call that.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the game. I forgot about the game.
Oh no, the
It's
thing
because I
is
wrote it
that-
down. I wrote it down on Microsoft Word, and I wrote it down how you know, how I was seeing, how, you know, how we were seeing it. So
All right.
the
And we call that finally what people have been waiting for, and it took. I'm sorry to say, PlayStation, you could have done this in PS3, and people were trying. You could have probably sold more units, but now they have cross-game chat.
finally. They could have done this on the PS3. I don't know why they couldn't do it on the PS3. But I'm like, when I saw cross game chat, I was like, wow, really? But
What is? I don't. Now it's good because now what is the people will be like, oh, so now I can just do like and get the PS4 for the people that aren't interested in Xbox One. So I'm glad that they brought that up. One thing that I found out that with every good news, you still have to give up some sacrifices. I know people might bitch about this for a while, but it's the PS Plus, and you have to have PS Plus for multiplayer.
for the PlayStation 4, yeah, I think the PlayStation 3 remains free. Yeah, PlayStation 3 remains free, and the PlayStation 4 you have to play. For those already who have PlayStation who play for it for a whole year, well, that's not really gonna bother them. But now you have to play.
Over to PS4.
Yeah, PlayStation from the PlayStation 3 it carries to the PlayStation 4. Hopefully, the PlayStation 3 stays free, but you know, people who already have the PlayStation Plus can enjoy the multiplayer. And he said that the apps you don't need PlayStation Plus to use them, like Xbox.
That's one thing I disliked with Xbox, that you had to sign in with gold
To use the Netflix, to use Twitch.
and like YouTube and all that. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's why I hardly even play my Xbox, because I used to remember we used to, when we had gold, when I was making, you know, a lot of money and all that stuff. And the thing is, if you got money, you'll spend it, you know, on Xbox. You'll spend it for the features. But I don't have money, and my Xbox has been pretty much laying dead there because I can't use it to watch Netflix, watch Voodoo, watch YouTube, watch what do you call that? The manga channel. I can't watch all this other stuff, and because sometimes I like playing games, but I also enjoy watching some of the, you know, the stuff that they have. But I don't have gold.
Yeah, for the people that don't understand the YouTube, the YouTube. Oh no, the thing is that one thing that nobody watches Ustream.
Yeah, PlayStation fucked up. PlayStation.
I wish they had a partnership with Twitch, because that is a channel devoted to gaming. Streaming. But what is it with, if it's Ustream, people might, flow to Ustream too. I mean, people used to show games until it started becoming more about.
No, but there's gonna be a lot of people streaming. If you have gold, there's gonna be a lot of people streaming, and that's gonna probably, they better have Microsoft probably paid them to have large servers, because sometimes when people stream on Twitch at certain times, it starts getting slow.
Well, true.
It starts getting slow, so So I don't know what's gonna happen with Microsoft and Twitch and those servers, and probably it's gonna crash or something like that. But probably they paid them for that to have bigger space. So hopefully that'll work for
Yeah.
them. But PlayStation, you fucked up and you picked UStream. I don't know. I don't use you.
And
I used to when I first started. Going more and more on the internet. I used UStream. And then when I saw Twitch, when Twitch was in its early stages, I was like, oh shit, it's dedicated to, to gaming and all that stuff. But Ustream is more for people that are like more businessy or something like that. I don't know. I don't know.
and one thing for the people that don't understand about used games and the policy or why people were cheering, in this everyday market and world, we humans have a right of trade. Now, one thing I don't like about the Xbox and their policies is that they're trying to be nannies. They're trying, even though, what is it? It still says that it still depends on the developers. But for the people that don't understand the used games, good for you if you buy your games, what is it, full price and all of that, that's you. But for the people that have families and love games and don't want to give up that hobby, sometimes we have to look to that market.
Yeah, but there's some people that are willing to spend that much.
That's why we wait.
Yeah.
That's why we wait. What is it to get the bargain? Sometimes we do go and buy the games at full retail, but what is it? But sometimes when you can't get the game that month and stuff like that, you wait, and then of course you get it used.
Yeah, you make sacrifices for not everybody can spend money on 3 or 4 games that are coming out in a month, like we were saying before. That's why there's the used market. There's people that don't care for the game and sell it. And to gain, to save, to save for the next game. If you played it, you platinum it. Yeah, for some people, if they played it, they platinum it. They don't want to play it anymore. They're gonna sell it for another one. For some of us who are collectors, like me.
That's the thing that pisses me off, and people don't seem to understand. And I'm gonna say it, the idiocy that I see that say, "Oh, cheap people buy used games." Of course we do.
Conscious buyers.
And also, one thing about the used games, that one thing either Microsoft is messing up and the publishers are mess up. Example of a car. When you buy a car and you have it, what is it, after a while of years of use, people do buy used stuff. My husband here bought a used car, which is working wonderfully. And the thing is that when people buy, what is it, stuff, people sell it because they don't want, like you said, they don't want it anymore.
And other people.
Industry, and the thing is, Ford, for a used car, Ford doesn't want what do you call that? The money for the used games. You already made your money selling the game for the first sales. That's what I'm trying to say. What is it? You already made your money for the first sale, and there's millions of gamers.
Billions. No, billions. Not millions. They said billions of gamers.
Yeah, $1 billion, what is it, industry. I mean, yeah, billions of gamers. You don't lose money. The only way you lose money is if your game doesn't get noticed. Example, Kingdoms of Amalur. That game lost, what is it, and their business was down because people didn't notice the company, not due to sales games.
An oversaturation of the market. That's what happens. Too many games, not a lot of people get noticed.
And people don't understand that. They say, oh, publishers, they already made their sale on the first game.
Everybody has a different way of how they see things. Like like my sister explained, we use the used market to buy our games cheap because we're not making a lot of money. We're gamers. We fucking love gaming, but we call that we have other responsibilities. We're not crazy. We're not crazy. Like, cause believe me, when you got money flowing in, you're gonna spend like fucking crazy. But when you see yourself limited with, low cash flow, that's when you become conscious and you notice, oh shit, I can get this game for lower. But like I said, a lot of people think different. A lot of people think different.
The industry is getting greedy in that part. You already made your sale. The developers already made their sale. What is it, through the first thing? And people don't buy used immediately anyway.
And with the price drops, the price drops, that money goes to the developers too, right? Because most people when they see a used game and they see the new one at a price drop, they're gonna buy the new game. Believe it or not, because the new game is gonna have extra stuff.
True.
Developers are gonna, get the money, but like I keep saying, we can, people can bitch and moan about this stuff, but it's.
And if they were smart, if these companies were smart, they would go into it with GameStop or make their own company to keep the money flowing in and like in between and stuff like that. So it could just keep flowing within the market.
But they also have to appease to the user because sometimes they might sell high.
That stupid ass restriction of loading your games, being locked in your system, and stuff like that. I don't know. That's telling me what to do, and I really don't like to be told what to do, especially when it's a product I bought.
Yeah, that's what some people don't get. They hate being restricted with They might not see, some other people might not see what the restriction is, but we see it as that. And what Xbox said, the guy was being truthful when I forgot what the name of the
He was being an ass about it. I mean, he was being an ass about it in a certain way. Instead of panning, instead of listening to the consumers, he just totally wrote them off. And I see it that way. He says for people that can't move next generation, and don't have online or can't stay online, that's why you have a 360. That's a very stupid comment.
But they wanted to move to the next gen. So
next gen doesn't mean screwing over consumers.
You see that? He told them to stay with the 360, but those Xbox loyal fans that wanted to move next gen, but they have these restrictions because we're going over this was supposed to be the PlayStation thing, but we're explaining the used game thing. Not a lot of people think that everybody has the fucking internet. Not everybody's gonna have the internet up.
And when the internet goes down, when they move.
One day, if everything gets shut down, the thing is, nobody thinks of it like, oh shit, this shit will never happen. One day, I remember my internet, my boost went down for literally 3 fucking days. Because of some explosion or something like that. I don't know what the fuck it was, but the internet went down for 3 days in certain areas. That's the shit that will kill you. But a lot of people understand, oh, we're all always connected. That's what do you call that, that guy that got fired from Microsoft said. Other people, the comments that I read that people said, but the thing is, not everybody sees everything. I'll keep saying it, not everybody sees it the same way. Everybody has different scenarios, and I'm getting loud. I'm getting loud and all this shit, but
No, everybody lives in different situations, and everybody's not in the same category. So, I don't know. That's for the closed-minded people that think everybody should be connected. You stay connected.
But like I said, sis, you can't really hate on them because that's the way they see it. We see it differently. They see it differently. You can't change people's minds if they don't want to be changed. They can't change my mind.
Unless something happens, and they be like, oh, now we see.
Yeah, you can't change my mind. I can't change, we call that billions of people's minds, but, well, millions, whatever. But I think we went a little too over the PlayStation video and got into the used game debacle. That's the way we feel about it.
I mean, ending of the video. That's the ending of the video because we already explained the games. That's why I told you let's leave it at to the end,
All right.
so we can get like really into that.
But
Since
what do you call that?
Sony brought it up. Since Sony brought it up at the end.
Yeah, if you have a different thought about it.
The publishers will be stupid if they implement the no sale, disc based and stuff like that. And I don't know, that the gaming to me will be dead within a couple of years. And
Yeah.
that's something that's not really a priority to me, but I love gaming, but that's not a priority.
Shit, just buy old games and build up your collection. That's what I'm gonna do. Like slowly buy them cheap or something like that. But you want to end the video now, or because I think we went.
We already ready with it. Make the used game.
But if you don't agree with us, you're free to speak your mind on the comments. If you agree with us, or tell us whatever you want on the comment section. We're adults about it. We'll accept it. No name calling, but
we'll delete those.
Well,
just leave it or
yeah, whatever. We're adults. You comment whatever, but that's what we think about it. That's the end of the Sony conference. What we saw, and
yeah, there are some games that we saw, and like I said, we need to see the PlayStation Live conference to see all the games that they show.
Yeah, and display. Remember, these games are not for everybody. Like I said, I can get casual, I can get hardcore. Everybody is. Some of these games are not their soup, that type of soup or whatever you call that.
They're a cup of soup.
Cup of tea. They're not a cup of tea, but some people see them in a different light. But tell me what you liked in the PlayStation. What games you liked? What interested you? What didn't you like? We already talked about that you had to play for multiplayer, right? Yeah, we got into it. Yeah.
But it's cheap. It's cheap.
Yeah, it's like I think 49 and Xbox is 60, I think.
Yeah.
But whatever. I think we're gonna end the video here. Again, thank you for listening to our ranting. This is Lady Ninja.
And this is ShackledDreamz.
And thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.